Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Zeus213 and welcome to episode 9 of our All the Mods 3 Expert Mode playthrough. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at storage, more specifically, logistics pipes. Now, logistics pipes are going to allow us to do a lot of cool things, specifically though, setting up an automatic sorting system, which I'm pretty happy about because I'm getting bored of constantly sorting my inventory. So why don't we look at how we're going to do that today? Before we do that though, there's a few quests, or at least one quest that I'd like to do. That's the wrong chest, whoops. If we take a look here, we've got this recipe set up, ready to go. And this recipe is going to be for a storage scanner. Now a storage scanner is a pretty cool block. As you see, it will scan nearby inventories and show them in a list. You can then search for items in all of those inventories. It's pretty cool. So why don't we place this down just over here? Why not? Now I'm going to need a connector and a piece of wiring. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get around that corner, so I might need some more wires. We'll take a look though. So connector on there, and yeah, you can see it's not going to let me do that. So what I might have to do is get a relay. Will I be able to connect that relay? No. How am I going to do this? I'm assuming the same problem if I do it there. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's a bit better. Let's see. I can't quite reach that, which is good. Just move it over here so that we can use it. Now, obviously, that guy's going to need some fuel over there just to get it kick-started. Let's put a few pieces of charcoal in there. I will have to do another charcoal pit at some point, but that should get that kick-started. I did use the reconstructor, so that's got to fill up as well a bit. But now if we look in here, we can set this scan radius to, say, 10 blocks. And we can see we've got all these different chests that we can pick from. Now, this guy's pretty cool. We can search for various items, like if we wanted some iron. I don't think it's going to work because I don't think it's supporting the gold chest. Like, I think I've got some iron in here probably, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like it supports gold chests, unfortunately. So, not too useful for us. But, oh well. It's fine. We don't really need it anyway for what we're about to do. But that just gets that quest out of the way. So I'll get rid of that now. We might have a use for it later on, but for now it can just go in a chest. Now that that's out of the way, we've got a few more quests I'd like to start getting on with. So let me grab some of these items. And we will see just what we've got going on. So for the logistics pipes quest over here, we're going to need a power junction, a logistics pipe, 16 unrouted transport pipes, and 4 basic. So why don't we take a look at that? So there's our power junction. We need our unrouted transport pipes, which I've got 4 lots of because we're going to need a fair few of those. Our basic logistic pipes, which we need 4 of. And our request logistics pipe, like so. I will craft a couple more basic pipes as well. Now, logistics pipes is a little bit more complicated than it used to be from what I remember way back in beta Minecraft with all the mods. So, things are going to look a little bit different. For now, I'm just going to put this guy here. And this guy does need power as well. So let's get ourselves those guys again. Probably should have just left this here. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Now, this guy should be getting power. Of course, this guy's probably out of fuel, which he is. So let's grab some more. Cool, that guy's getting power now. So if we take a look at our quest book, we can see we've got that done. Next up, we need to get a few of these guys done. So we need a program compiler. And I didn't actually get any of this ready. The logistics disk and the programmer. So why don't I grab those and I'll be right back. Right, I've got all of those bits now. Things do get a little bit complicated with the recipes. Obviously, this is pretty simple to craft. You just need some basic resources. The one thing I did actually need here was for the advanced chip, I did need some diamonds. which is why I was waiting on doing this quest line. But now we've got that, we can start doing a few basic things. Now the first thing we want to do is to put down a basic pipe here and just our compiler here. This guy's going to get power through the logistics pipe from the power junction, and this guy's already out of fuel. Geez, I'm not going to fuel him again for now. And what you need to do is take your disk, stick it in the top slot here, and this guy can just go up here for now. You don't need that up there for what we're doing, but that's fine. And what we do is we're going to unlock the basic tier. Now, that's going to take a little while, so we'll come back to that. And whilst we wait, we're going to start digging out a little room. Let's see, back here. Yeah, so why don't I get this dug out, and you'll see what it's for in a minute. Basically, I want to get behind that area there. Okay, I've got a little bit of a room dug out. We don't need to get too pretty behind it for now. I will tidy it up a little bit later on. But for now, that just gives us access to behind our chests. Now, if we take a look in this guy, we can see he's done. So we've unlocked a few different upgrades here. Now, the first thing that we're going to want to get is a... Let's take a look. I want the provider logistics pipes. So why don't I unlock that? That's going to take a little less time. Now back here, this is where things get interesting. What we're going to do is we're going to place some pipes down here. Now these pipes are going to allow us to do a few different things. Depending on what pipe we use, of course. Now I'm not going to do the best at explaining what's going on. And I do need to unlock a few more things before I can. I will do all that, and then I will come back to a point where I'm ready to get a little bit of a system going. Right, well, I've been waiting goddamn forever right now for this thing to compile and process and do all the crap it needs to do. I don't understand it. What is the point in this? Someone please explain to me why I have to wait around just to craft some items. Like, it's not even doing anything. It's not like it's consuming items. It's literally just power, which I'm getting for free, essentially. Like, I just don't understand. Like, this whole block just doesn't... I don't like it. It's useless. Right, well, I've given up that. Let me just show you guys what I want to do. So first of all, I want to make some... Let's just chassis Mark II, yeah. So I want this. So I want to make some chassis pipes. So what I do is I flash the programmer the chassis Mark I after you've gone through the stupidly long time waiting for it to do whatever it was doing. You can't shift click that out. Right, that's helpful. Okay, let's try and actually do something. So to make this guy, I've got everything we need, and that's a Mark I chassis pipe. Now I need a whole bunch more of them. So I'm going to need FPGAs, basic chips, and basic logistic pipes. I've got basic logistic pipes, I've got FPGAs, I'm just missing basic chips. Okay, let me craft some. There we go, I've made 6 logistic chassis pipes. Cool, right. Let's go put those in place. So what we need to do, in fact I need to, no, that's not what I want to break. That's not where I want to place that either. Okay. Thank you. I want to get under here as well. So these logistic chassis pipes, they're kind of, well, they're interesting because they let you put modules in them. So you've got various logistic pipes that have their own functions. So you've got things like requester pipes and whatever, but you can also do chassis pipes with modules in. And what modules will do is allow you to have multiple different, well, modules as it were, in the pipes. In fact, I don't want these, I want Mark II ones. So let me get those. Okay, to save you guys a lot of pain, I've just gone ahead and crafted everything we're going to need because I did this quest because I'm going to need it. And I've crafted a whole bunch of different modules and pipes because it's not fun, this mod. It really isn't. I've spent hours at this point. Like, it's been at least an hour and a half since I started recording this. And I should have been, well, I should have had half an hour episode recorded by now, but... Right, enough of me complaining, because this is just always going to be otherwise. Right. Chassis pipes are going to go in here. And then what we're going to do is the Mark II chassis pipe can hold 2 modules. The one Mark I can only hold 1, so I needed the 2. Do I even have all the modules? I've got my item sync modules. I don't have my provider modules. Where are my provider modules? Did I even craft them? I'm going to be sad if I didn't. If you can't tell by now, I'm actually starting to lose the will to live. There we go. Right. So in each of these pipes now, they're red right now, don't worry about that. I'm going to put in a polymorphic item sync module, which basically means if this item's in this chest, then any other items in the system looking for somewhere to go will go into this chest, which is what we want. And I'm going to put in a provider module so that it can take items out. And I'm going to set it to leave one item per type. And I'm going to do that for all of these. In fact, I can probably just go, yep, cool. This is like a MISC chest, so I probably don't actually want the polymorphic one in there. That's where I'm going to want my item sync. Now, an item sync module basically means if we go in here, we can set this as the default route, and it will, any item that doesn't have anywhere else to go, it will go in here. And I'm also going to put a provider module in there, and he'll be set to the same mode. Cool. Right, let me get the rest of these in. Perfect. Right, next up, this block here. What I want to do here is I'm going to place our logistics request table. And this guy is going to go and face that way. I don't think the face really matters, but it's going to go that way. Now, there are a few rules you need to follow when placing logistics pipes. And the main one being intersections. Whenever you have an intersection, you need a basic logistic pipe. Now, if this were just a pipe, we need one because the logistic pipe wouldn't know what to do if it was just an unrouted one. But the basic logistic pipe lets it figure out where items need to go. Now, these are all red because they've got no power right now. So why don't we fix that? Let's take some unrouted item pipes. We're just going to bring them out the back here. And I'm going to connect them through this block. Can I do that? No, I can't. I'm going to go under. And I'm going to need another basic one because you need a basic one to connect to that, and you can't connect to the bottom by the looks of it. Oh, that's annoying. Well, you should be able to. That's basically logistic pipe. That's basically logistic pipe. Like, there's a thing at the bottom that says it can connect, but apparently not. Oh, that's annoying. It's fine. We're going to move it back. Yes, we just lost all the power we had in there. Am I slightly annoyed? Yes. It's fine. Moving on. Right, there we go. That's all connected up and it's got power. This guy's out of power now, but I don't care. I don't need it. Right. So this guy takes power in and then this rest of the system should now be functional. Right. Let me finally show you what I've been trying to show you for the last 2 hours coming up now. Right. So this logistic request table will see all the items in any inventory that's got a provider module or provider pipe on it. I really want to... Okay, let me cover that. It's going to annoy. Ow, ow. There we go. That's a bit better. You can still see through the floor, but it doesn't look too bad. Right, so here we go. We can see all the items that are in our chest right now, which is cool. And what we can do is I can drop an item in here to say sort, and it will put it wherever it is better. Now, because nowhere actually in the system has this right now, it's just going to put it in our MISC chest. If I come around the back and I show you, what I'll do is I will take something we do have, like, let's see, diamonds. We've got diamonds in the system. And I'll just get down here so you guys can see. If I drop this diamond in the sort section, you can see it flows through up into where we want it. Perfect. No complaints from me. Now, the reason it's pretty cool to have everything connected to the system is, say we wanted to craft something. Let's see, something we're going to need. A frame, for example. In fact, up here we've got the recipe for a device frame. If we click on there, we can see, oh, we can't craft that, we've got nothing here. If we click this button here, it says we're going to be missing a few things. We're missing 2 redstone servos and 1 copper cable. Well, that's fine. We can get some copper cable. We've got some over here. And that can go in our modded items chest here. And the servos we can craft. If we do that, we can go, give me enough for one item. We can see all the items flow through, and I can craft that. We need a second one, so I can craft that as well. Perfect. Now we go back to our device frame. Click here. We do still, well, we got the servos there. So if I drop those back in there, it's a little bit unintuitive, it's a bit annoying, but we can now pull everything, missing one redstone servo. No, you have two, but it wants one to go into the chest still, yep. Okay. Okay. Let me craft another one. I am out of redstone apparently. Yeah, I'm pretty much out of redstone, so can't craft too many. Okay, let's try that again. Redstone servo, we can probably craft one more of those. We request the items for that. Yep, there we go. Now, if we were to drop this in the sort slot, and then go to device frame, click here, we should get everything we need to make that. Perfect. Now to make a regular machine frame, if we click here, what are we missing? Device frames, redstone, mana steel plates, and mana diamond plates. Cool. Well, you guys get the idea anyway. I'm not going to craft that because that's just going to take more time. But that's pretty cool. Just makes things a little bit easier when we're crafting stuff. And I think it will do stack times as well. So that means we no longer need these guys. Pretty nifty. Now, the one other feature I wanted to show you was a dump chest to just sort everything. Because obviously you don't want to come in here and just start putting in something every time. And yeah, that's just not fun at all. So why don't I do that and get that all set up? No, it doesn't mean I'm going to use that bloody crafting programming thing. Blah. Okay, here we go. So I've got another chest here, and in the pipe below it, I've got an extractor module. Now that's got a whole bunch of different configurations, so we don't need to worry about that. Now what this is going to allow us to do is this chest here, we can just throw items in, and then it will slowly start taking them out and sorting them. Now there are upgrades we can get. If we look in here, I've just been trying to see if I can find it. I want a module upgrade. There we go. Let's compile that. Now a module upgrade is going to allow us to, well, put upgrades in this guy. So we're going to need a module upgrade, and then we want to get some items stack upgrades, I think. Right. So I've got the upgrades we need now. So what we can do is take our module upgrade and apply it to the pipe. And I'm going to put our item upgrade in there. To do that, you open the inventory and drop it in. Now what that means is this guy will actually operate a bit faster. So we can see it does 2 items at once now. Pretty cool. Now you can also get speed upgrades, which will stack. And then these guys will stack as well. So you can do stacks at a time, and it's pretty cool. Right. That's going to do it for me today, though. This has been incredibly stressful, if I'm honest. Logistic pipes, I don't rate it. It's a cool mod, but there's just so many unnecessary, complicated parts in it. Like, this whole thing, if you haven't figured it out yet, I hate. I don't understand. All it is just sitting around waiting for stuff to happen. It's pointless, to be honest. The pipes, they're cool, but like, and it's just, there's parts of it that it's just not thought out. Like, for example, if I request this guy, it says it's missing the logistics programmer. The programmer's sitting in this inventory, so it's not missing. It's right there. But even things like that it just makes it so hard to use. Now, there could be something that I'm completely missing, but it's just not user-friendly to use. It's just counterintuitive, in my opinion. It's a shame, really, because it is such a good mod. But with these just little grindy bits, it just really isn't fun to use. So I don't think I'm going to be using too much of it. And it's just annoying that this is the only way we can really achieve this right now. But that's going to do it for this video. I've had enough. I've spent 2 hours doing something that should have taken me half an hour, and it's just, I don't know. If you guys enjoyed this video, do remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It will greatly help the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video more than I enjoyed making it, because this was one of my least favourite videos to make so far. Do feel free to share this video if you found it cool. I've been Dr. Zeus 213, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.